here. Cold lights.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I will be filming a college advice video. I went to the illustrious Savannah State University from 2017 and I graduated in 2021. Savannah State is an HBCU, which is a historically black college or university. This is just one of the schools that allowed our people to be able to get a college education. Savannah State is also the first public HBCU in Georgia, and that's on 1890. And let's get into the video. First thing I'm giving advice on is housing. Now, me personally, I chose what I thought was the cutest housing at the time, and I chose to live in the Freshman Living Learner Center, or the FLIC. I personally think that the cutest housing is oftentimes more expensive. The more affordable housing is the best, because if you're somebody who loves community, loves being around a lot of people, doesn't mind sharing a room with other people, I think that that's the best option for you. In college, I had a single my freshman year, which is basically me, a bathroom, the sinks, all the bathroom stuff, and then a person on the other side. I don't fully regret that decision because I feel like I didn't get a chance to really make connections when I was living in the FLIC until I left being in my room all day. Friends, they lived in Bowen, which is basically an all-girls dorm, and I think maybe a few of them were single rooms, but most of them were housing where you shared a room with either one or more people. I would be over there literally every day. Like every day I would go over there, visit my girls, we would hang out. I would go over there after I was done getting ready, we were about to go out. I genuinely loved being in there, and it was nothing but girls in there. And yes, people brought their boyfriends over there, but for the most part everybody was cool. Like, it was just nothing but girls. The thing to talk about is your dining plan. Now, I had a pretty expensive dining plan. I just wanted the most expensive stuff because I thought, because I had loans, that I could just spend whatever I had. And that was a very bad mistake. The cheapest dining plan is often the best, but if you can find a cheap dining plan that includes dining dollars, then I would 110% go for that one. My day, when I went to college, you were able to take those dining dollars that you didn't use at the end of the semester, and you were able to cash them in, and they would just send you a refund check to however you get your refund checks. And honestly, I know that they had stopped doing that because people were purposefully not using dining dollars so that they would get a refund at the end of the semester. But yeah, I don't know how it is now. I would say the best dining plan is the one to get that comes with the dining dollars. Next thing on my list to talk about is friends. I honestly want to just give a disclaimer that friends are going to come and they're going to go when you're in college. Your first semester, you're going to meet a group of people you moved in with people that you got real close with before classes started, and you're going to be like, oh, these are my people for life. Second semester is going to come around, everybody's dating each other in the group, everyone's arguing, there's beef, there's problems, people branch out, people want to pledge, people want to do different things. Some people leave, some people stay for a season, and some friends stay for a lifetime. I have friends that I made in college that I am still cool with till today. Relationships as well. You're gonna meet a man or a girl you fall in love with first year, first semester, and a lot of times people don't stay in those relationships throughout college. Now, there are a lot of success stories, college sweethearts, HBCU, college sweethearts, and I love to see those stories. But a lot of times you're gonna be with somebody freshman year and you're gonna be like, I want to see other people, I want to see what's out there, I want to date other people, I want to experience life outside of this person. Now, sometimes you can go back to that person and date them again, get married, have kids, whatever, but a lot of the times college is about exploring and branching out. And so I feel like dating in college isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, because you should be able to just experience life and experience different people. I was not that girl who cared to date in college. I was just ready to party, do good in school, and just really enjoy my time away from my family. Dating in college is interesting, and if you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, oh well, turn up, have fun, and live life. So let's talk about why you're in college. Classes, in my opinion, I would say to always go in college decided, knew what I wanted to do. I majored in English and now I have my master's in English education. I think that it's easier if you want to graduate in those 4 years or less, because that's what they tell us. If you want to graduate in 4 years or less, make sure you know what you want to do. I wouldn't say I'm here to give you advice on what to do with your life and where you want to go and what career. Because a lot of people come into college and they realize, hey, this is not for me, or I can make money somewhere else. I know so many people who are like, I don't have to do this. It's really based on your opinion. I would say choose your major, know what you want to do. Also, make sure you have a good advisor. I didn't get a good advisor until like my junior, senior year, and he was actually one of my teachers, because my freshman year, my advisor messed up my schedule and I ended up taking a class over. And I guess it did kind of help my GPA at the end of the day, but then I was behind a whole credit when it was time for me to graduate because of my advisor. Always go to class unless you absolutely cannot make it. Think about it like this. You're paying for these classes. If you have to take out loans, pay out of pocket, because I've had to do both, I don't want to waste the money that I had to pay and I had to take out on because, oh, I just didn't feel like it today. You know what I'm saying? Not to say don't take a mental health day, but don't make that a mental health week. Don't make that a mental health month, because you will get kicked out of classes. You will mess up your scholarships and any loans. It will mess everything up. Like, it's just that serious. College at the end of the day is a business, and if you're not putting in work, you're gonna get fired. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff. The parties. Always said this, especially as I matriculated to the end of college. There was literally always something to do freshman year. Whether there was a kickback, a party on campus, something to do off camp, like there was always something to do. Don't let partying get in between you and the reason why you're even in college in the first place, why you're spending all this money, all this time, all this effort. Because at the end of the day, partying can get so serious, especially people who ain't never been out the house before. Too tired to go to class, you are just in situations you shouldn't be in. But I've seen those experiences before, other people dealing with the wrong people when we're all turning up. Stay safe, know your limits, and find the parties that are on campus. The on campus ones for me freshman year were always the best parties because everybody's there. Now when I go out, I always think back, like I love to go to a good event where there's a lot of people, a lot of good energy there, not the bad energy. Everybody's turning up, everybody's having fun. Also, quick disclaimer, I'm never here to encourage, but if you do, please be safe with it. Know your tolerance, know how much you can and cannot. Just don't drink it at all. Don't be around people who you don't trust. Don't go to a sketchy party or be in a sketchy place where somebody's handing out, because you don't know what they put in it. You don't know where they got it from. If you are going to your own stuff. Last thing I want to get into are extracurriculars. Extracurriculars could be like sports, painting, poetry. We had a word on our campus, which is basically like people who did music and they were artists, you know, and they would have little showcases every Wednesday, and people would do their poems, they would rap, they would sing, they would act. It's just like, find your creative outlet. I know college is about doing good in school and making connections, but also find something that you like to do that is creative, that you can have an outlet for. Also, with your extracurriculars, make sure that you have some volunteer hours. Even going into college, I have volunteer hours. It's also very important to have those if you are thinking of pledging any sorority or any fraternity that mainly a part of the Divine Nine, because I know they have like the cheerleading sorority, they have like the band organization. So I hope you have a fantastic college experience. If you're going in for the first time, if you've left and you're going back, I just hope that your experience is amazing and you have a lot of fun. I loved college. I encourage college if you want to get out the house. Thanks for watching my video.